Alright, welcome to day 46 of our journey to Platinum here in Elden Ring. In this playthrough, we are going through the game to an obsessive extent, and even working to collect every last crafting material in the environment. It's way overkill, but it's been fun so far, and I'm not going to slow down on thoroughness now. So we are going to continue on through Liurnia with obsessive thoroughness today. And this is where I'm at right now. So we're over here at the Eastern Tableland. Yesterday we wrapped up pretty much everything over here at Liurnia Highway North. The only thing that's left over here is this section that sort of leads down towards these woods and then back out into the water. So we've got to go back for that eventually, but I want to explore some of this Eastern Tableland first. So we've got a Grace here, and I think I'm going to start by going to this lower section. So over this way is where the Ainsel River well is at, and I picked up that Grace yesterday, and so I think I want to actually go through this area though leading up to it, because I just kind of ran past the area and didn't even fight the big golem that's over here. Just kind of flew by him, that way I could get inside the well. So we're going to work our way through this today, over towards the well, take out the golem. Take out the fire monks that are patrolling along here too, because there's some of these fire monks right here patrolling up towards the front of the Divine Tower of Liurnia, and so I want to explore like this entire section of land, and then there's a section that goes, I think, over this way. There's a cut through that leads back down into the water as well, with a Grace down there. So I want to explore that also, and then we'll kind of head up into the actual Eastern Tableland stuff, and I'll work my way through that. Cause there's what am I doing here? I'm not having a good day here. Yeah, so there's like a camp and stuff up on the top of the hill, right near where that Grace was. We'll go through that too. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a productive day. Lots of obsessive exploring. I'm having some real tough times out here fighting my friends, my goodness. And then I'm going to go, I think, take out these other ones that are patrolling too before I head back the other way. It's weird, I wonder if they're technically part of that patrol, and they just kind of were just standing over here, or if that's a whole separate patrol or something. Alright, so to begin with, before going back that way, because there's more back that way, that's to the south. So there's more to the south than there is over this way towards the north, so I want to check all this first, get this out of the way, and all of this kind of leading back up towards the Grace is good to go, and so let's work our way over towards the river well. I think it'll probably be a bit maybe before I actually go in and go through Ainsel. I still feel like that sounds weird. Yesterday, as I was talking about it, I felt like, I just feel like that I'm not pronouncing it right. Ainsel just sounds weird. It sounds like, I don't know, it just reminds me of anal. Ugh. I don't know. But it'd probably be a while before I go through Ainsel, even though I think that I'd be totally fine levels-wise to go through Ainsel now. Because as I was fighting some stuff in there yesterday, it just felt, I don't know, it felt normal. Like it didn't feel like I was under-leveled or anything. So, kind of makes me think I could conquer it now, but I think I'll probably wait a bit. Kind of more for the purpose of just clearing out more of Liurnia before dealing with that. Not even because I'm necessarily too low level. So this led back up to this whole thing. So we're going to keep going with obsessive thoroughness. Something that I have been thinking though is I think I might try to dial back my thoroughness, maybe a tiny bit here and there, because as like I've mentioned before, I always watch the episodes back just to kind of see if I missed anything and things like that, and it's kind of, as I've been watching back, I've been thinking, all right, I might be going a little too thorough. I might be going overboard, beyond what's necessary for even a strict 100% playthrough. We might dial it back a bit here and there. But my goal is still to collect every last crafting item available in the environment, every main item, all the trophies, everything. We're doing this. Alright, he's just going to have a tantrum real fast. And there we go. I knew that I knew he had to have a stagger coming soon. Stagger coming soon to a theater near you. Alright, where's his health at? Alright, he's almost there. He's almost there. This guy's he's a little beefy. Oh, I thought I killed him. I don't know why the sound it sounded like I got the final hit. 1371 is how much you get for those guys. So I think that for the most part, all of this land surrounding the river well, I don't think that there's much here. All on this side, I'm still gonna at least run through the environment real fast, even if I dial back how detailed I'm being. I think there's not all that much here. This also leads back up to that little section that I was just looking at a minute ago. I recall there might be some... Oh, actually, there's a little bit of... Like, the trees get a little more dense back there, so I think I may remember maybe even just an item back here, maybe some bears or something. So I should go check it out real quick. And there's also... So I don't think that there's a big rune bear back here, but there's that whole section leading down to the Academy Gate Town that I still haven't gone through, and there's that big rune bear that I've still got to face. And so I'm curious. I haven't fought a rune bear. As far as I know, I don't think I fought a rune bear in Liurnia yet, so I'm curious how strong they are here. I'm guessing not too bad, because the golems, I feel like the golems here and the trolls and stuff like that, I feel like they're not really that bad in Liurnia. And I feel like it's partially because my weapon is so well upgraded at this point. I mean, was it either yesterday? I think it was yesterday, right? That I was able to do like +3 or 4 more upgrades on it. So my weapon is in good shape, and it's making it be able to cut through things like butter right now, I feel like. So I was talking to someone today about the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Obviously, just very surfacey conversations about it, because until I finish this playthrough, I'm not going to be playing the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. So I try to have, if I talk to anyone about it, I try to make sure that it's not a super in-depth conversation, because I don't want spoilers. And I haven't, so far I've done pretty good. I haven't really had anything spoiled for me. I've just, oh wait, there is one over here. Oh man, so I spoke too soon. There is a rune bear. The main thing that's been kind of spoiled for me, and it's not really a spoiler, it's just I like to hear nothing before I go through most games, especially from soft games. I just want absolutely zero spoilers. But the person I was talking to today said that it's very, like, the size of the new area is kind of like the size of Limgrave, but it's like multi-layered or something like that, so I don't know exactly what that means. He was just kind of saying it's super dense. So I'm just super excited for it. He was telling me I need to just fly through this playthrough and wrap it up so I can start playing Shadow of the Erdtree. But like I've been saying, I don't want to cut too far back on the thoroughness just to get through the playthrough, because we still got a lot of cool stuff to find. Yeah, but overall, he was just kind of saying that it's like the environment is pretty extensive. It's just like it kind of loops back on itself, and it's pretty dense and things like that. So it sounds pretty cool. And he was saying that, I was kind of telling him how in the base game, I love the areas that you kind of go through, and you might see an area, like in Stormvale, you might see an area, and then 3 or 4 hours of playtime later, it's like, whoa, okay, so that loops back to here, and he was saying there's a lot of that in the DLC. So I think that'll be pretty cool. So it makes me more excited hearing little bits and pieces of things. I'm gonna take this real fast, and I'm going to, yeah, you know, I'm also gonna do, let's just do a little Bloodblade real fast. Because I don't really want to do this twice. I'd like to do this real fast. They always just come out swinging, man. Okay. Oh, I was going to say I'm doing good. I haven't been hit yet, but then I was hit. Oh, and I was hit again. Oh, and I was hit again. I'm going to heal real fast. Thank you very much. Oh, hit again. Heal, heal, heal. Okay. Doing good. Doing all right. Doing all right. Oh, I got bleed. There we go. Yeah, this blood blade is super nice because it just helps you get bleed so much faster than my katana does on its own. He's gonna start doing some smackdown. We're good. We're good. Oh, and he's gonna try to hug. Oh no, he's not trying to hug. Wait, I don't think I just swung. It was almost like he just laid his body down on the top of the blade. That was weird. I swear I didn't swing. My finger was off of the bumpers. That's so weird. All right, well, regardless, that was pretty easy. Blood Flame, I am definitely becoming a fan of Blood Flame. After I used it the other day. Maybe it was yesterday, or yeah, maybe just been yesterday. Yesterday or the day before, I realized that I do like Blood Flame because it definitely, you know, whenever I'm fighting something big, I'm always trying to get bleed. And so I feel like the Blood Flame just really helps me do that faster. And it works well to curb my impatience. So I'm just kind of going along this other side, a little bit of the other side of this path real fast, because I went down the whole west side. So I want to go down a little bit of this, but I think now let's turn around. I was just kind of coming up to here, and I'll turn around and go more towards the back, because there's still stuff back here to check out. So the big rune bear off to the side is done. I think a lot of this stuff over here is done on this side, but then there's this whole thing that goes up as well. Oh, this is kind of a cool shot of the capital. Can't see it super well, but like with the planet hanging low there, that's pretty cool. It'd be cool. I've never really paid too much attention to this, but something that I think I should do is come back and stand at this exact spot once I kill Radahn, because since the stars will be moving again after I kill him, I'm curious in an area like this where you can really see everything standing still like that, and you can see the planets, see the stars and stuff. I'm curious what an area like this looks like once Radahn is taken down. That would make me very curious. So I should try to come back to this exact spot. Alright, so everything over here should be good, because this just led right back to where... Well, actually, I missed a mushroom. I missed a shroom. I'd like to pick up that shroom real quick. And then, oh, that's another one right there. I did not alarm him the entire time I was over here fighting his buddy. Kind of surprised. That would have kind of sucked if all of a sudden he would have just shown up too. That would have been a rude awakening. For me, not for him. I'm going to sort of go around the back of this first before I disturb him. Oh, well, wait, crap. Oh, man. It's one of those things. How far away can that thing see me? Hopefully not from super far, because I want to go back here first before I even mess with that. I don't know if there's a cave or something back here, if this hits a dead end, because this seems like this goes really far back. Stone sword key, very nice. I will take it. And it looks like, okay, so this must finally be the dead end over here. Yeah, so this is just a huge lower area. Yeah, this whole lower area is way bigger than you expect it to be, I feel like. I mean, I know that it's a lot of just open terrain. I feel like there's a lot of areas like that throughout the game where it looks massive, but a lot of it's just open, but I think I was thinking that it didn't reach this far backwards. Or I guess really not backwards, but this far north. Like we're way over here compared to where the Grace is, wherever they're at the eastern Tablet land. So it's a pretty extensive lower area here. And so I think probably all that's really left back here is fighting the big ball thing. It looks like a big, like, sick testicle. I feel like, yeah, that thing's gross. And I wonder, it might be best though to wake up the bear first, because that thing will stay put, but the bear won't. So I think this is what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put Bloodblade back on here again. And I'm going to just try to avoid the testicle for now. Will he, if I'm sort of in front of him, will he hear me? I don't think he will. I'd like to get a couple good hits here. I just noticed that getting hits before they wake up seems to help a ton. I remember doing that last time there was an abundance of these that I was fighting. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Heal, heal, heal. Okay, get out of there. Roll, thank you. There we go. There's my bleed. There's my bleed. I just don't want to get another big... Oh, I'm surprised that missed me. Okay, I'm trying to manage my stamina here. I feel like I'm not doing a great job with my stamina. All right, there you go. Yeah, you just do your thing. You can do that all you want. Fine with me. Oh crap! I'm gonna heal real fast if I can. Got it. Nice. He's gonna try to hug. Oh no, he's not. I keep thinking he's gonna try to hug, even though he's just slamming his paws into the ground. Oh, now that's a hug right there if I've ever seen one. There you go. Alright. Got him. Those are feeling... Oh, you get 1,500 from those now in this area. Those are feeling a lot easier. Like, I always feel like each playthrough I do of a Souls game, it's like when I start a new playthrough, the enemy might be kind of tricky again, but then as I progress along, it's like, okay, I remember the best ways to fight this thing. So I feel like when we were in the Mistwood, I feel like I was still struggling a little bit. Like I was really having to think hard about how to fight them. But it feels pretty simple again now. Alright. Testicle Man goes down. No worries. No worries whatsoever. Alright, so I think that I determined... So everything up here should be done. There's this little spot here that drops back down. So that's all good. So then let me just kind of check everything surrounding this little pond real fast. And then everything this direction should be good. So then we'll move our way in the other direction towards the Divine Tower over there. But again, I'm still thinking I probably won't even... Well, maybe I will just briefly go in the Divine Tower. Like I've been talking about the past couple of episodes, there's not that much of a reason for me to go in there yet, since I don't have the key item to like flip the whole tower, and I also don't have Renala's Great Rune because I still haven't gone through Raya Lucaria. So I'll probably still go in there briefly though, and just kind of do what I can do, and then we can come back and really go through it once I have that stuff. Maybe a waste of time doing it that way, but I still kind of I kind of do just want to go in there to see if there's anything that I can do now that I'm forgetting. So we will see, because something that I do think is I think that there might be stuff that you can do before it's flipped, and then once you flip it, it's like the environment's different, so there's other stuff to grab type of thing. So it kind of makes me wonder if you do want to go in there once before flipping the area. So I guess we'll see. I guess we will indeed see. And there's a bunch of golden fireflies around. I'm actually seeing the golden fireflies now. I feel like every time I'm in an area where there's a little pond and golden fireflies, I feel like I never see them, because they just blend into the area so well. Alright, so over there's good. Everything along this part of the path should be good. Everything up here is good. Alright, so I guess let me begin to work my way back up this way. And I think I've kind of everything on this side of the path, like I said, I dropped down. Wait, is this a glowing skull? No, it's not. It's just a oh, there's one over here though. I was gonna say it's just a regular skull. All right, so yeah, a part of this other side of the path I've already gone through, but let's run our way further up this side of the path, get back to where I was, and we'll work our way over that way towards the tower. So as I've been talking about, I've mentioned a couple times over the past couple of days, since I've got my studio and everything upstairs now, and Charles has the freedom to roam like upstairs and go downstairs and stuff like, or upstairs as in we're upstairs, so he can come up here and he can go downstairs and do what he's got to do. It's definitely making things a lot easier when recording these, because the fact that he can roam a bit more, and there's just less noises for him to hear up here. I think I was talking about that yesterday or the day before. There's just less noises for him to hear up here since we're not level with the street. And I feel like when we're level with the street, he just hears everybody walking by and things like that, and he hears the wind blow, and then he just starts losing his mind and barking at everything. And a little bit ago, I was just exhausted. I had basically finished recording today's Minecraft video, and I had it uploading, and I just got exhausted and fell asleep. And I felt so bad. I was supposed to meet a friend and his fiance at an apartment that they're getting set up, that they're gonna move into soon. Supposed to meet them over there just to see it, but I fell asleep. And all of a sudden, out of a dead sleep, I hear the doorbell ringing, and Charles just flipping out. And it's such a, I don't know, it's not really a fun way to wake up to the doorbell going off and the dog just absolutely losing his mind. It's sort of anxiety-inducing waking up to that, because it always, when there's that much going on when I first wake up, it always takes me a second to process what's happening. Because I think that because the doorbell was going off because the friend that I was supposed to go meet at the apartment, he came to check on me because it's right up the road. So he came to check on me, make sure I wasn't dead. And so he was ringing the doorbell, and I told him, I think at first when he was knocking, I think his knocks were getting into my dream, I seem to recall. And then once the doorbell went off and Charles started flipping out, then it actually like woke me up. And I'm trying to, so I was checking along all of this stuff. Yeah, so here's a mushroom. I feel like these spots right here where there's all this just dense stuff with rocks and bushes and stuff, I feel like I always have to circle back a few times to make sure I don't miss items in the bushes and all that, because I feel like I inevitably do. It's like you gotta, like I said, it's like you gotta run through it a few times, or else you're gonna miss crafting materials. Not that they're important, they're not that important, but it's all part of the playthrough, ladies and gentlemen. It's all part of the playthrough, needing to get all those crafting materials. Alright, let me check this side of it real fast. And we've got a bunch of wolves and stuff down here, and I think there's some fire monks still patrolling too that I keep seeing. See, these things are always tempting for me to go up on and try to see if there's items up there, but I remember the reason that I haven't really been doing that in this playthrough is because I remember my first playthrough basically crawling up every single one of these like vertical rocks and finding nothing. So I sort of learned my lesson. Oh, never mind, these aren't fire monks. These are just regular old nobles. Thank you so much. Appreciate the runes. I appreciate that. Is this a glowing skull? That is not a glowing skull. It's worth a shot, though, because you never know. So this splits off, so we're kind of like right in the middle of where this path splits off in multiple directions. So I'm going to first go over this way. And like I said, I think I'll at least go into the tower. And I think that there's a grace that I can grab immediately inside. So I can at least grab the grace and then maybe work my way into the area a little bit, just to where I'm able to make it to right now. And then I'll turn around and head back over towards that direction through there. So that's underneath the land bridge that I crossed at the end of yesterday's episode. So I'll head that way because that'll lead back down into the lake. And it'll lead to a whole section of the lake sort of behind Raya Lucaria that I haven't explored yet. But I'm still thinking that the section of lake behind Raya Lucaria, I'll probably wait on exploring that until I've actually gone through the academy itself. I think will probably be the order that I try to do things in. And we're getting close to where I mean, within the next few episodes, I'll be ready to actually go through the academy, I think. Where did this... Oh, there you are. You going invisible on me. Yeah, so I think pretty soon I'll be ready to actually go through the academy. But there's still a bunch of this surrounding stuff that I'm trying to get done first before progressing into that. Look at these blue flowers. So pretty. Glow-in-the-dark flowers. Alright, so then this should hit a dead end right here, because that over there is Jarburg. So I explored all of that yesterday. So Jarburg is finished. And my little jar friend over there wanted to make me potentate, which I learned yesterday means ruler or monarch. Especially in an autocratic society or something. I think that's what the definition said. Alright, let's go grab this. So he wanted to make me potentate, but my hands weren't smooth enough or something like that. So go figure. Can't believe it. Talk to this guy. O celestial globe, transmit to posterity the wisdom of the moon and stars, and obscure forever the transgressions of the princess. Oh man. Yeah, so hang on, let me see. Examine pedestal. Something fits on this pedestal. So I just remember that there's a key item type of thing for that, but I cannot remember what the key item actually is or where you find it. So it'll be a bit before I can really explore that. But like I said, I think in just a second here, I might at least go in and do what I can do now, and then we'll just come back once I have that key item, and flip this tower upside down. And I don't know if I can't remember if you can take the item off of the pedestal and it'll re-flip the tower, or if it's like once you put it on, it's on and it just stays there forever and ever, or at least until New Game Plus. I don't know. Alright, so this little section down here just kind of leads over to the side of the tower, so I don't think that there's much here. On the other side of the tower, though, I think that there's some stuff. It looked like it reached back a bit. But everything on this side of the path, I think I'm done with. These guys, they're just invisible. They appear and they disappear. Appear and disappear. Alright, so yeah, let's check over here, because since this goes backwards a little bit, I'm curious. I'm getting stuck on trees. Curious if there's anything back here. I feel like there's probably something, right? What is... Oh, it's glowing skull. For a second, it looked like it was an Ash of War scarab, but I wasn't hearing the noise, so I figured it wasn't. All right, so we got some herba hidden all the way back here in the corner. Can never have too much herba. Always a nice thing. Always a nice thing to keep in your pockets, you know? You never know when you're going to need some stamina or some of whatever else herba allows you to craft. I don't know what else herba is used for, but definitely for stamina recovery. Oh, there actually... Okay, there's a Ash of War scarab right over there. It's interesting, I didn't even hear it, but for some reason I just had a feeling. This seemed like a back area where a scarab would be. I feel like there's a lot of times that stuff is hidden in these darker corners of the world. Alright, so this should be good. Alright, Scarab, I'm coming for you. What you got for me? What you got? And I'm sort of keeping my eyes and ears out for the fact that there's probably more invisible guys. Why can I not hit this? Why am I... That was really annoying. Holy crap. Oh, it's not Ash of War. Somber Smithing Stone 3. Very nice. That's apparently the first 3 that I've gotten for Sombers. So, very nice. We're getting to that point in the game. Some Somber Smithing Stone 3s. Oh, and there was... What was... There was a weapon... Crap. What was I... what was the weapon that I was thinking of? Before recording today, there was a weapon that I was thinking of that would be cool to eventually upgrade, but I can't remember. No, I can't remember what it was. I have to maybe look back at a... No, I don't think watching one of the other videos, I don't think that's what made me think of it. I don't know what it was, but there was some item that I think I started going, oh, you know, that could be a good item to level. And it was one of the ones that requires somber smithing stones. So it had to have been... Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so you remember how after I killed Godric the Grafted, I of course got his remembrance, and I was able from the finger reader in the round table hold to get his boss items. And so there's that grafted dragon, and I was watching a video earlier of someone using that grafted dragon, because remember I was saying, like, it's something that I'd kind of like to purchase eventually, but I wasn't really sure if I'd necessarily use it. But it seems like if you upgrade it, and maybe even before it's upgraded, I don't know. It seems like it's actually a really, really good weapon. So I feel like I should at least give that a shot. And I think that because it's a boss weapon, it's one that you upgrade with smithing stones. So I think that's what made me think of it when I just grabbed that smithing stone. So I might try to purchase that. I think I still need a little bit more of a couple of attributes to be able to use it. I can't remember what, though. It may have been like intelligence or something, or faith. I don't know. So we might end up trying that out. I think that could be kind of fun, even just as like a secondary weapon. Even if I don't use it as my primary, I think it could be kind of cool. And also, though, I've got the Reduvia that has been in my secondary slot for days and days, and I've barely used it, and I kind of feel like I should use it more since it does the blood loss and everything. Okay, so I think all of this is good. After all of my obsessive checking, I think we can safely say this is set. Does this, though, this one is one of the ones that always makes me suspicious. I feel like there should be something up here, but it doesn't look like that is the case. So I will promptly head back down. Okay, so let me work my way. Oh, what? No way did that kill me. There's no way that killed. My feet must have not planted on the rock, and so then it just continued. It was like continuous buildup of fall damage. Wow, that was dumb. All right, let me just run back over there. I'm just gonna kind of run past everything back to that spot. There wasn't even much here leading me over there. So I pretty much just have to go down this left pathway now, over towards where we hit the lake again. So I'll grab that grace, and I probably won't go past where that grace is. There's not really any reason to at the moment. Okay, so yeah, all right. So this is the way that I wanted to go after it was so rudely interrupted by fall damage. That should not have killed me, by the way. That's some BS right there, I'm gonna have to say. I'm gonna have to call shenanigans and say that I should not have died from that. But I do think that's what happened, is just since I sort of stepped on the rock as I was falling, but didn't really, it kind of gauged it as I had fallen all the way down, even though I felt like I had landed. Would you stop? My goodness, you don't need to do all that. There you go. I hate the way that it's almost like when they're past you, somehow those hits, somehow those still make contact. Those, like, shoulder presses that they do. Alright, so this is all good. I think I saw a couple more puppy dogs over here, though. Yeah, look at all the puppies. All these dogs just hanging out. The ones on guard while the others sleep. I wonder, you know, I should try a couple of things on them. I don't know. I always like to try to gauge what each type of enemy is weak to. Just if I ever get myself in a bind, I just kind of know. I'm not exactly sure what wolves are weak to. I feel like it's probably fire. Let me... Oh, wait, I don't still have... Crap, that's right. I got rid of my flame sling. What about this? How weak are you to that? Not very. Yeah, so I have a feeling fire is probably his weakness. So next time I have something fire related, like fire pots or something, I should try that out. See what that does. Okay, so all of this is good. We're making good time. We're exploring all of this lower section today. And then there's that grace. So that's the grace that I've been thinking of. I mentioned it a few episodes ago, and it was like I was kind of had a mental image of what grace I was talking about, but I just didn't know where you found it. But I just knew it was somewhere further up the lake, right on the shore. And is this still... Yeah, so this whole section here is still land as well, so we're not quite into the lake. So let me explore all of the goings-on this land before I actually go down and grab that grace. Just gotta make sure there's no crafting materials or anything, because what a tragedy it could be if I missed some crafting materials, right? Like, what if one Roa means life or death for me one day? Or... Even worse, what if one Roa eventually means life or death for Torrent? How much of a terrible comrade would I feel then? Or a terrible father? Torrent's not really my son. It's not one of those situations. Torrent's like my best buddy. We're attached at the crotch because my crotch is always sitting on his back. So we're attached at the crotch in the back, and I'd feel terrible if one Roa that I didn't collect just because I was lazy meant the death of Torrent one day. That would be unfortunate. Why is there so much there's a lot of land right here. I'm just trying to check all the way to the edges real fast before picking up this grace. So this is good here. All of this back here is good. Got the grace right here. Let me check this over here real fast too, because it looked like on the map, it looked like this land stretches backwards. Yeah, so there's like a whole section of land here too. Oh, I wonder if this leads... Does this land lead back? Yeah, so this would kind of lead me back over... near the gate town bridge. Okay, so I can explore this section of land later. I mean, there's not a lot here, but I can explore this more thoroughly when I'm actually exploring this section of the water. Alright, so let me grab the grace. Grab this bad boy real fast. And so we've got this. So this is all sort of behind or to the north of the Academy Gate front town. So, and then we've got this section of woods here that I'm going to have to explore eventually. And what is this? What is this grace? Let me rest. I don't have, like, any runes right now, though, so... Yeah, I need many, many more runes. So this is the Eastern Liurnia Lakeshore, is where we're at. Okay, so then... Oh, I never picked up my runes over there. Did I have... I must have had a lot more. I was thinking 1,200 didn't seem like a lot. So let's run back through, because I'm going to quickly pop inside of the Divine Tower. And on my way over there, let me grab these runes. Were they up? Maybe they dropped up above. Maybe that's why I didn't think to grab them. That's probably what happened. Yeah, so let's go and check just briefly inside of the Divine Tower, just see what I can get through. Why can I not... I don't want to fall again. Okay. Alright, let me grab those. Yeah, that's why... Okay, I'm glad that I noticed that, because that was 9,000 runes I had on me. And I don't want to do this again. I was hoping maybe everything would forget about me. It's not, though. Alright, I'm going to have to run over there. I was trying to open my map and just teleport, but everything knows about me, so that's not going to happen. So we'll run in here real fast and go check this out. And then, like I said, I think that everything else in the surroundings are done. Let's see. So, yeah, everything back here is done. This is done. Everything leading down to Eastern Liurnia Lakeshore is done. Everything leading over to the Riverwell is done. Cool. And then, like I said, Jarberg is done as well. Jarbairn. Oh, yeah, I still have to read about Jarbairn. I think it's how you pronounce his name. And just figure out if there's anything else I need to do, like to trigger more interaction. I wonder if all of this... I'm going to use all of this real fast. This might all be enough to get me a level. Ooh, actually, even just those right there. That was almost 14 grand right there. Perfect. Okay, so let's say... Oh, you know what? I'm curious what my attributes need to be to use the grafted dragon. Before I go through here, let me quickly go back to the round table. And I'll just quickly see what the attributes are. Ooh, that's a new load screen. I like seeing those Shadow of the Erdtree load screens. Gets me all excited. Okay, let's see about this. So I need 20 strength. So that's what I need to do to increase. So my dex and my faith are good. It's just strength. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Okay, and then I'm just going to need to use a couple more runes. A couple more golden runes to get me to where I need to be. Oh, wait, but actually, how much? So I need like 15, let's say 1,500 or so. So that'll give me 800. I'll just use both of these. Also, I don't know if I have enough smithing stones to upgrade my katana right now. I don't think I do. Because I think I need... Yeah, I need 5s now, because that goes up, that's for up to 12, and I'm at 12. Yeah, okay, so I've got to wait a while until I can get smithing stone 5s. Okay, so let me... I mean, I probably should be throwing some stuff into strength anyway. My strength is really, really low. And I think it'd probably be helpful to have some levels there, because there have been a couple things I wanted to use that require a little bit of strength. And I just haven't really had the option. But I think my concern is I don't really want to throw a lot of levels into strength, because this is a dex build, and it kind of seems like a waste maybe to put too much into strength, I guess. So I don't know. But at least getting up to it probably won't hurt me to at least get up to 20 with my strength, so that I can use the grafted dragon, and then at least I've got the strength to wield certain other things. Then maybe I just won't necessarily go past 20. So we've got, I believe this is a depiction of the Erdtree here. We've got this, where I don't have the item to put on the pedestal. So like I said, since I can't put the item on the pedestal, there's a whole part of this that I can't necessarily do yet. But I think it would be a good idea to at least maybe go through what I can real fast, just while we're here. So both of these lead to the same spot. Now, I do seem to remember that I think a couple of the enemies up here are kind of no joke. So, oh, okay, that's just water. I was thinking maybe I could drop down. So, we'll see if I can handle this right now. I don't know. I kind of feel like even though the stuff surrounding the tower is relatively easy, I kind of feel like some of the stuff in the tower is a little more tricky. I might be remembering wrong. I might be misremembering. So I guess we'll see. Isn't there... I feel like there's drop-off points in here. There is this thing. Oh, well, crap. I wanted to drop in there because I think you can drop in there, right? I feel like you can. Unless I'm mistaken. I mean, it's open like you can. So I kind of want to try that first before going all the way up. Let's see if this works. Because I think that there's just maybe some items down there. Like I said, if I can even get in there. I can. Sweet. I don't know if there's any... Oh, that's as far as the lift goes. It's literally just right there. That's a pretty short lift. Oh, there's the hands here. How much damage do I do to them? Oh, pretty decent. Okay. Is this, though... Wait a second. How far down is that? Is that death? Hang on. What if I... Oh. So I'm glad that I didn't go in there then. So can I not actually... Yeah, so that's probably all death then. I'm glad that I killed those. Because, yeah, that looks super deep. It looks maybe like it's more shallow over there, but I doubt that I can just jump this. I don't know, so maybe there's another way to get to part of that, unless I'm just not supposed to be over there. I don't know, that's pretty deceptive. It really makes you think that you're supposed to go in there, and if I wouldn't have killed those hands, I totally would have jumped down in there. Like, I totally would have, and I would have just been dead. Not like it's a big deal. I mean, the grace is literally right here, but still. So I'll keep that in the back of my mind that that's there, but I'm thinking that there's nothing really that I can do with that right now. That, who knows, that may be something that I can do something with once I flip the tower. I don't know. There's lots of books around here. Some items. What you got? Golden Rune 3. So let's see, what level... Oh, okay, so yeah, this place, I can probably handle this pretty easily. So I have a feeling that probably why I was thinking that maybe this was a little more of a tricky area is probably in my first playthrough, I was probably under-leveled. So sometimes that's my entire opinion of an area in terms of difficulty at times is just related to my first playthrough. And since I went in a kind of a weird order, sometimes it's not the right understanding of difficulty. Yeah, so this is what I was looking at. So now that I think about it, I'm guessing that I can't get to any of that. So you just have that little window, and I guess it's just to trick you so that you'll actually drop down in there and then just die. So that's my guess. I do know, so the more difficult enemy that I'm thinking of is I think that there are a couple... Yeah, something's happening up there that I remember there's a couple of enemies up there that like are flinging magic stuff around, and I feel like they're a bit tricky. So I guess let me go fight one. Oh yeah, this guy with the frickin' like bow and arrow. Holy, yeah, look at how much damage that does. Okay, I'm gonna just roll out of the way of that. I'm gonna keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Okay. Oh yeah, because this guy's... Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, because then he goes over there. Crap, that's why he's annoying. So I'm remembering now. But once I can kill him, this should be relatively easy. If I can just get him out of here. Oh yeah, because he does that too. And I know other stuff is gonna spawn. Let's do this. Let's put some Blood Flame on. And then... Yeah, I knew other stuff. Whoa, that hurts a lot. Heal, heal, heal. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Nice. Okay. Okay, can I get... Yes! Got a backstab. Nice. Right, and all these guys are coming over too. Okay, and I think he teleported again, because he just keeps going further and further up the area. I think. Can he hit me from... No, he can't hit me from up there, I don't think. Okay, so I can kill all these real fast. And I can kind of backtrack once I kill him, I think. Alright, I'm gonna put Blood Flame back on here. I'll go ahead and take this real fast. Alright, it's kind of nice that this one spawns at a spot where I can get him to come down before this guy can see me. Ooh, that was kind of close. Yeah, you were just as annoying as they come. Oh yeah, now I think he went even up the lift. Crap, he just keeps traveling up through the area as you go. Alright, but at least he's like out of sight right now, so let me backtrack real fast. Check a couple of these things. I think I probably grabbed pretty much everything there was to grab, but I still want to run back here real fast since I just sprinted past all of this. I think the katana looks really, really cool with Blood Flame on it because it's such a long weapon. Just looks like you're carrying like a stake of fire in your hands. Okay, so that's that lower area. And I don't think that there's any drop downs. That's all the stuff that I was just at a second ago. So yeah, I don't think there's any drop downs here. So I'm gonna have to... I think there's a lift further up this path. And that'll lead me to where... I didn't even read his name. Where McShooty's at. With his Carian great bow or whatever it's called. Oh yeah, and then I didn't grab this when I was up here. What is this? Carian glintstone staff. So what? That takes 24 intelligence. So boost Carian sword sorcery. See, I've still been trying to decide what I ultimately want to end up with in terms of my staff, because I haven't started upgrading one, because I don't really know which one I want to use. This has way better sorcery scaling, though. 123, that sorcery... Oh, well, it might be that low because I don't have the intelligence to wield it. That could be why. So I guess I'll stick with this one for the time being, but I do want to figure out exactly which seal and... which staff are going to work best for my build. That way I can actually start putting levels into them. Oh yeah, up there is where we're headed. Yeah, that way I can actually start putting some smithing stones into my seal and my staff. Alright, what about this one? Is there anything underneath this one? Just want to check real fast. No, that appears to be death. Let me just wait for that to get all the way up there and then pull it back down. And I think as soon as I get up there, I encounter this guy again. I think he was called like Prospector or It's not Prospector, right? That's like those are the gold guys, the guys that go and look for gold in the 1800s. Alright, so let's see. Where is this guy going to be? Let me see real fast. I'm going to send this back down. That way if I die, it's already down there and waiting for me. Okay, I hear him. Okay. So, let's do this. Prospector Miriam. Nice, nice, nice. Crap. Are you going to stop moving anytime soon for me? Oh my goodness, if he just keeps on moving, this is going to be freaking annoying. He's got to stop eventually, right? Oh, crap. And I've only got 2 flasks left. That kind of sucks. Do I have to kill everything in the area before he'll stop? Because this is just obnoxious. Like, this isn't even fun. Alright, I guess I'm going to kill all of these, and then maybe I can get him to stop moving, because that's freaking annoying. Oh man, I spawned a whole bunch of them all along here. Okay, grab that. It's a golden room 4. I might as well, like, be grabbing... I might as well be checking and grabbing the items while I'm going through here, so I don't have to come back. Hello, my 3 friends. Man, he got close for a second there, though. It seemed like it... Oh, and he's kind of walking towards me, but I guess I'm just going to keep running around, because most likely, if I go near him, all he's going to do is just teleport away again like a coward. Alright, so those are good. I think these are the last couple guys here. So I wonder, could I come up behind him? So he's all the way over there right now. Alright, let me see what happens if I go near him now. Is he just going to keep... You've got to be kidding me, dude. Like, you've got to be kidding me. What is up with that? Alright, I'm going to run all the way around this way. I'll just check for... I mean, I got to check for items anyway. Back this way. And how are we doing on time? We're kind of okay on time. This is back to where the lift was. And then he's still kind of following me. He's just sticking behind me. He's on the opposite side right now, but... Alright, so I think I've grabbed everything then. I think I've gone all the way around. Full 360. Ooh, look at this weird lighting right here. That's weird. Looks like light coming in from the outside. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna pull this out, and maybe even if I can just... I don't know. Did that miss him? Did that not hit him? Man, he just teleports away all the time. So I guess maybe what I have to do is, like, while he's pulling out his bow, maybe I need to... You are such a jerk. Frick! And I don't really want to go up. I know there's a ladder to take me up, but I feel like that's not going to be helpful, because then he's just going to shoot me. Because the ladder's over there. What am I missing here? Like, I've got to be missing something. See, so that doesn't work to try to get a hit on him right before he shoots, because he still teleports. So yeah, I'm just going to take the ladder, I guess, and see if maybe that changes anything. Yeah, you shoot your frickin' little bow. I'm going to climb. And hopefully he doesn't shoot me from down there. I mean, yeah, see? And that's probably what he's going to do. That's probably what's going to happen, unless he can't see me. I don't know. That's obnoxious, though. Okay, so yeah, he's not seeing me, so maybe... I wonder if I can drop down on him from up here. I'm out of healing, though. Yeah, this is probably the best way to do this, then. There we go. Okay, got him in a corner, got him in a corner. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Got it. Whew, okay. There we go. My goodness. How many... What do you get for him? Get 5,000 runes and magic downpour. Man, he is an uber jerk. I do not like him. He's definitely what I was thinking of when I was saying I thought there was sort of a difficult enemy somewhere in here, but I just didn't remember that it was him. And that was really, really annoying. And I do not remember that being how you fight him. I thought that eventually he stopped teleporting away, and clearly that does not seem to be the case. So, what a guy. Alright, so we've got some rats. I'd much rather deal with rats than Senor Prospector, because he was a jerk. I'm going to check along all of these, see if there's stuff I can grab. Some of these I can probably just look down them and see that there's nothing. Oh yeah, and I think I can even drop one of the chandeliers, though. I think there's... Are there items on any of these chandeliers? Hang on. I don't... I seem to remember that there might be, but maybe there's not. This is making me a little bit nervous, though. Walking on these tight ledges. Alright, so there's the ladder to go further up. And then... Yeah, so it looks like there must not be... Oh, shoot. He jumped at me. Looks like there must not be anything on the chandeliers. Maybe I'm just thinking about the fact that I think the rats can fall onto the chandeliers. Oh, no. Man. Can't believe that. He shoved me off. Crap. Alright, I'm going to have to run past everything, but I don't think Prospector respawns. He better not, at least, because I do not want to deal with him a second time. So, alright, run. There you go. Alright, let's try this again and not be hit by a rat. And I'm going to make sure that I send all the lifts down as I go past them, just in case I die again. I can just boom, 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 up, lift after lift after lift. And I don't think there's much else up here. I think I've basically done it all, but I still want to go check this out and just make sure. Because, yeah, I think we're about to hit the point where you need the item, the key item, to be able to flip the whole place. So that's probably where we're headed. So let's see if Mr. Guy spawns again. He does not. Okay, so those guys spawn, but that's fine. Those guys, they're small potatoes, nothing that I really care about. They're easy to deal with. Even if you get swarmed by them, I feel like you can sort of just hack and slash through them. But if that guy respawned every time, this would be obnoxious. Especially since this is a bit of a run back, so... Oh, and I didn't send the lift back down. Crap, I literally just said I was going to send it back down, and I didn't do it. So let me at least send this one back down. The lifts in this place are really slow, though, I feel like. Okay, send that back down, and then let's try this again. And I feel better now anyway. I mean, it was probably, you know, just looking glass half full type of situation here. It's probably good that I died anyway, because now I have all of my healing back, so that's good. Did those guys have... I don't know if they have any sort of projectiles. I'm not sure. I did see the one guy coming up the ladder, though, so I need to be aware that he's going to be behind me. Hi there. Oh, another one's coming, too. Yeah, I didn't know if they carried any sort of glintstone or not. It looks like they don't. It's like they're just simple Carian noblemen. Okay, over there is where... Over there is where Mr. Rat killed me. And I think I need to make sure that I'm, like, sort of straightened out on here before fighting one of those. That way they don't have a way to knock me off when I'm not paying attention. Don't you do it again. Don't you do it. Okay. That guy just went back down the ladder. He lost interest. Okay. And I don't think there's anything else on this level. I think everything here is good, so let me take the ladder. See what we got up there. Definitely some more rats up there. I know we've got that there, so that's going to be fun. You know what? Let me do this real fast. I'm going to quickly heal with this. I've got 12,000 runes on me right now. That's a good hefty chunk. I don't want to lose that. This poor old chap died hanging from his fingertips. Seems like a pretty crappy way to die. Okay, so there's nothing off that way. Looks like nothing that way. I did see an item off to the side, though, that I'll grab in just a second here. Man, them jumping up here, like, that's scary, because I feel like if they hit you just the right way, you could just fall right off. And we've got all the beams below. Ooh, you know what I could do to make this a little bit easier? Is I could just do this, I guess. That's simple enough. Thank you very much. I'm going to do the same to you real fast because I've got a ton of FP to spare, so that's it for you. Alright, so yeah, again, so looking at the chandeliers from up here, it also looks like there's nothing that I can grab on the chandeliers. Carian Seed Talisman, and then, so I think that's it, because that's what I need to get to eventually, but I can't get to that until the place turns upside down. So I think I've done everything here that I can do for now, it looks like. So then I'll have to come back when I get the item. When I get the key item. So let me look at that Carian Seed thing. Carian Seed Talisman. Boost FP restoration from Flask of Carian Tears. Ooh, nice. I don't think I knew that was a thing. I think I'm actually going to put that on for a bit, see how much that affects things. Alright, so this place is done. Yeah, so we'll come back once that's flipped. I think it is good that I came through here while it was in this orientation or whatever, because I think once you flip it, you can't access some of those items, and like I said, I don't know if you can flip it back, so it's good that we went through there. So anyway, that's going to wrap us up for today. So all of this lower stuff is done. Tomorrow, we will move up through everything up here. So anyway, thank you so much for checking out this episode. If you enjoyed it, I would highly appreciate it if you would leave a like, maybe a comment, and also hit subscribe. So thanks for checking out today's episode, and I will talk to you tomorrow.